Well, the green energy revolution has transformed northern Nevada's economy with the promise of closing the lithium loop with mining, battery production, and recycling.
But now those facilities, previously cordoned off miles away from homes, could be moving closer to people's backyards.
Ben Marjat reports on the proposed Lyten gigafactory planned for the North Valleys and the pushback from people who live there.
Just beyond the Reno airport, where some see sagebrush, others see potential.
We're trying to achieve something that's really important for the nation as well, and important for the world in terms of climate change.
The green energy startup Lyten, based in San Jose, envisions the world's first lithium-sulfur battery gigafactory, a 1.25 million square foot facility to make lighter, cheaper batteries of the future.
Great energy density, low cost, and domestic supply chain.
Selena Mikowajcik, Lyten's chief battery technology officer, says unlike lithium-ion batteries, which require rare earth minerals like nickel or cobalt, sulfur is widely available and inexpensive.
Produced anywhere that people produce hydrocarbons, like the oil refineries, the coal refineries. There are sulfur distributors, for example, at the port of Stockton. There are like mountains of sulfur that you can see from space.
Lyten's gigafactory would be small in comparison to, say, Tesla's, producing 10 gigawatt hours of batteries each year.
And our early customers, we think, are going to be like micromobility, which is, like scooters, bikes, some stuff for the military, like heavy equipment or last mile delivery vehicles, which really, they really suffer from weight issues.
But this beautiful Nevada landscape isn't miles away from civilization. It is a stone's throw from the booming North Valleys, home to thousands. Silver Knolls is just a few miles to the west. Lemon Valley is less than a mile to the east. What was your reaction initially?
Guarded.
Silver Knolls resident Russ Earl.
A great technology. It's something that needs to be done. I just wasn't sure, and I'm not sure that this is a appropriate place.
He's not alone. Our Facebook post asking people's opinions blew up with 200 plus comments, the vast majority of folks opposed. He and others fear what happened in Moss Landing in Northern California could happen here. Last month, a battery facility owned by Vistra caught fire and raged.
They're basically uncontrolled. With these, they try to put fire suppression systems into the areas where the batteries are. But as Moss Landing just showed down in California, that system was overwhelmed immediately, and 40% of the facility burnt.
It forced 1,700 people to evacuate and sent huge plumes of smoke into the air near Monterey. People were told to close their windows and doors. EPA officials said no hazardous air conditions were detected, but that did little to reassure people who live nearby.
So Moss Landing, they had a whole lot of cells crammed together with very minimal protection.
Mikowajcik says she was part of a team that helped write new international fire codes implemented since Moss Landing was permitted.
There's no way in heck a facility like Moss Landing would be permitted today because states and local municipalities now follow the International Fire Code.
How confident are you that a fire like that would not or could not happen at the Reno factory?
I'm real confident, real confident.
She says the factory will have the highest levels of fire suppression technology. Neighbors' safety depends on it. In Reno, Ben Marjat reporting.
Well, Lyten officials tell us when and if the land deal is finalized, they will begin the traffic, environmental, and airport studies that are necessary, and that they plan to work with neighbors to reassure them.
And they hope to break ground this year and have phase 1 come online in 2028.